Congrats on Player of the Month. It's great PR for you and the team.
That's great. Are you going to check out the music store? Is that the plan?
Of course, yes. In the off time.
He's about to tear it up.
Make way for the player of the month. We got a baller coming through.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Then there's Johnson, and it's Stanley in at the 5. And for Miami, Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Holmes in at the 1. Well, this seems like a spot in the season where a team's focus gets most tested. Right in the middle of the year, Richard.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days of the year. I've always said this. The first 20 games are a lot of fun. The last 20 games are a lot of fun. It's that middle 40. That middle 40, that's where men are made.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Holmes against Jones. Outside Johnson. Back to Jones. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Here's Butler. That shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Vassell. Here's Stanley. Now here's Jones. Takes a 13-footer. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Butler. Here's Coleman. Stanley with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Shoots from 14. Jones misses. And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Now here's Holmes. He's covered closely. Miami, no good that time either.
After he pulled off that rare crossover, he had nothing left for the finish.
Jones with the ball, and it's Holmes picking him up. Out left to the wing. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson drops in the 3.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Holmes against Jones. Butler passes to Holmes. Here's Coleman. Oh, no good again that time. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Vassell against Hero. There's a screen. Down low. From 9 feet. Adebayo grabs the board.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, BA. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class. Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Hero against Vassell. Right side Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. Taking a look at San Antonio. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Miami trailing. Hero outside. Picked by Holmes. Fires for three. Hero, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
With the step back. Butler against Johnson. Pass to Vassell. There's the triple. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
To the paint. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Jones. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Holmes against Jones. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Vassell. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. Vassell outside. Unloads from 13. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. Got a hand on it. Jones with the ball. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Vassell outside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Adebayo passes to Holmes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. And the Heat making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. It's both from the stripe. Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You got to admire that about him. The definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately.
Now here's Jones. Shoots over Holmes. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Holmes. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Vassell finds Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got 8.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Butler on the wing. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Vassell passes to Jones. Pass to Johnson. Vassell outside. And there's a pick.
When Vassell pounds it inside, Devin can make things happen.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint wherever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Here's Coleman. Back to Holmes. To the middle. Coleman, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Johnson. No luck on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Pass to Holmes. Inside. Outside for Butler. The three is up. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Hero against Vassell. There's a screen to the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Daniels is checked in for Miami. And San Antonio all. Pass to Holmes. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. Got a piece of it. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Here's Wesley. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Out to the right wing. Here's Stanley. Butler covering. And it's Stanley on the miss. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Holmes. 10 points for him. Pass to Kaminsky. Butler up top. Picked by Kaminsky. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
There's such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Sohan, the pass to Stanley. Now Johnson. Clock at 6. Over Butler. And Holmes pulls it down.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the middle. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Sohan. He didn't look good in their loss to the Nets the other night. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here he goes. Down low. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And there it is for him. And the Spurs lead by 3. And the Heat shooting 43% to get this one underway. Now here's Holmes. Not a lot of room. Butler against Johnson. Butler can't get it to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Devin Vassell, and it's Collins in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Jaquez. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Sohan. Rebound by the Heat. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
No doubt. That game tells you what kind of team they are. They weren't at their best that night and still got the win.
Just looking at the box score, you wouldn't think that they did enough to pull it out, but all the intangibles is where they won this ball game.
Hi, guys. Well, the natural in their last time out against the Pelicans made some terrific plays. He scored 45 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
It's Daniels with a drive. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Wesley. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Wesley's got his second basket of the game. For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Adebayo's checked in for Highsmith.
First team foul. Now in the game, number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Here's Holmes. He's got 14. All NBA players play with confidence. But, RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role with their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Wesley, the pass to Sohan. Vassell outside. Pass to Collins. And RJ, I'll tell you, Zach Collins, he is an instigator on the court.
Yeah, B.A., the type of player you love to have on your team and hate on other teams. He does all of that hard-nosed stuff. Every quality team always has a player like him on their side where he just knows how to be a thorn in the side.
Free throw is good from Collins. And both free throws good for Collins. Miami trailing. Here's Daniels, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
Now at the line, Daniels.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Jones against Holmes. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Holmes. 6 to shoot. Shakes him. Doesn't go for him. Jones with some nice D.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Collins a screen, and there's the drive. Jones' shot is good. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Yep, that one's good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Vassell outside. Rebounded by Daniels.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Collins. Here's Sohan, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Vassell passes to Jones. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Back to Jones. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Holmes. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Holmes passes to Jaquez. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Kaminsky's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Collins outside. Here's Jones. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Kaminsky. Holmes against Jones. Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Collins with a screen on Holmes. Here's Jones. No good off the glass.
That's a shot he'd like, Mac. He's usually going to make those.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
For 3, Collins. It's hauled in by the Heat. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's Jones. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Heat. They're on a 12-4 run. Takes it inside. Offensive rebound. Kaminsky can't hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Takes a step back. 13 feet out. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jaquez. Holmes with it. Into the lane. And now the assist leaders in the association. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Butler's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Daniels. Stanley's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Vassell. Here's Jones. And Holmes pulls it down. The Heat have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. To the paint. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Holmes. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. San Antonio calls timeout.
Let's keep it up.
Let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Holmes. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting. Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Holmes against Jones. The fader. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Holmes, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Holmes. Butler against Johnson. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Butler passes to Adebayo. San Antonio with a rebound. Stanley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 4-3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Hero outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Jaquez. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Jones against Holmes. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels, but people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Jones misses. Miami has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Pass to Hero. Now here's Holmes. Defense right on it. Beyond the arc. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9. Here's Sohan. Outside Johnson. 1:43 left in the second. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
The defense needs to do more against Johnson. He gets assertive for the finish.
Hero, the pass to Holmes. Here's Jaquez. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Down low. Here's Sohan. And Hero grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Holmes. Guarded closely. The teardrop. Shots blocked. Here's Sohan. Butler covering.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Heat on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Johnson. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Inside. Here's Butler. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Vassell against Hero. Now here's Vassell. Over Hero. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league.
What I like about Desmond Bain, he's physical and he spaces the floor. Someone remind me, how the guy fall to the 30th pick?
Yeah. And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Heat.
Well, they're inflicting major damage from down.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Miami has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Holmes in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Stanley. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Adebayo. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Jones. Now here's Vassell. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Heat. Holmes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Adebayo. Up top, Hero. He's guarded by Vassell.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Jones drives in. Right wing. Here's Stanley. Sinks the 15-footer. Stanley's got 9 points.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Holmes, defended by Jones. And here's Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Johnson.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Vassell finds Jones. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. He's got 16.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Adebayo. The shot comes out.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Johnson passes to Jones. Back to Johnson. Puts up a 3. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 5 rebounds tonight for Miami. They've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. They grab their own miss. Hero with the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Vassell against Hero. Vassell passes to Stanley. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Heat. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Holmes, no good. The Spurs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Vassell has always had great instincts, but those have only improved the last few years. You can see it in his passing.
On the attack, Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
San Antonio calls timeout. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jimmy Butler.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Holmes against Jones. Hounded by Adebayo. The rebound by Coleman.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
To the middle. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Jones. And the step-back jumper is good. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Foul. Holmes. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Here's Holmes. He has 29 now. Pass to Coleman. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they're off to New York to face off with the Knicks.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Here's Stanley. Up top, Vassell. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Denied by Adebayo. Holmes passes to Butler. It's stolen by Johnson. Jones against Holmes. Right side Jones. Got it. Jones has got 20 points. Here's Holmes. Hero finds Holmes. The 3. Nails it from 3. And the Heat lead by 7.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Hounded by Adebayo. Back to Jones. Vassell outside. 5 on the clock. Here's the pick. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray. Vassell's got 8.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Inside. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Jones, the pass to Stanley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Miami. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Down low. And he jams that one in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And that one misses. Miami has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Maybe the first thing people notice about Sohan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it can be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Outside Jones. Butler against Johnson. To the inside. And it's Stanley on the miss. The Heat with the lead. Butler finds Holmes. Here's Coleman. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Jones. 20 points for him. Tries to break his ice. Kaminsky pulls it in.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Butler. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones against Holmes. Here's Johnson. Here's Stanley. Kaminsky pulls it in. Kaminsky's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holmes. Back to Hero for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 23, Zach.
San Antonio trailing here. On the wing, Jones, defended by Holmes. Now here's Johnson from the high post. Rebound by the Heat. Kaminsky's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Yes, it's good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And the Spurs shooting around 44%. Not bad. Now Jones. Pass to Collins. Here's Sohan. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Back to Jones. They get back on track. Hits the trifecta. Jones has got 23.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Coleman. Collins defending. Back to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Johnson. Collins with a screen on Butler. Johnson for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You have to appreciate Johnson's effort there. He just...
Here, San Antonio decides to talk it over. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. On the court for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Stanley in at the 5 spot. Holmes with it. Here's Coleman, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Jones. Pass to Stanley. Outside Jones. Johnson on the wing. Fades. Second shot opportunity. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 11.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Jones against Holmes. Pass to Coleman. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Up top, Vassell. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Holmes passes to Adebayo. Back to Holmes. Pass to Adebayo. To take the lead. Good on the jump shot.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Vassell passes to Johnson. Now Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Spurs need to get one up here. Jones from outside. The rebound by Coleman. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Three-pointer Holmes. Pure from three-point range. Holmes has got 39.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now here's Jones. And here's Johnson. Vassell left side. Looking to win the run. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Hero.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And the Heat with some changes. Kaminsky comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Daniels. And for the Spurs, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Jones against Holmes. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Timeout called, the Heat. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Holmes. To the paint. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Trey Jones.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Holmes, no good on the free throw. Spurs shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Holmes against Jones. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Stanley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Off target from three-point range.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Vassell. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
San Antonio trailing here. Now Vassell. Driving in. It's deflected. And they get it back. Holmes with it. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. Hero, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Vassell against Hero. Back to Vassell. Pass to Jones. Shot from the low post is good. And now it's just a 2-point Heat lead. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Inside, Hero. Second chance effort. Good work there as it goes. And the Heat lead by 4.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Here's Vassell with the drive. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's. And there's Holmes on the assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
That one goes in.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Pass to Coleman. Butler taking his time here. Over to the wing. 3-pointer Holmes sends it home from 3-point land. Holmes has got 46.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Vassell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Hero. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 9. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Johnson. Pass to Stanley. Vassell against Hero. Fires top of the key. And it goes straight through with a swish.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved this game over the years.
Here's Coleman. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Heat lead by 9.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
27 seconds left in the game. Vassell right side. Offensive board. Outside Jones. Off the mark there with a 3. Now here's Holmes. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Holmes. So the Heat win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
That felt good.